All right, how we doing? Good? So warm up 69, given 10, 6, 12, 15, and 1. Sketch a bell curve. Check for outliers. You already know your formulas. Make sure you do that. And once you are done, copy the agenda. Warm up 69. Today we're going to finish up with our measures of position in deciles. And your home plate, page 161, numbers 29 and 30. Only two problems. Only. Bah. Bah. Only. All right? I'll give you some time to copy that. Get a Cornell note ready. All right. The code for today's presentation, 3HLCR. 3HLCR. So, even though it is a page from your book, I am going to include a screenshot of those problems in there. Is that okay with you guys? All right. Just checking. And last night's was one problem, all measures. Go ahead and go to Canvas, turn that in, please. It's already in there. Thank you. And there's tonight's home plate. Bam. All right, so get a Cornell note, and we'll start in a little bit. I'll give you some time to turn in your home plate on Canvas. So, all right, we good? All right, our objective for today can summarize data and compute the measures of position. Today we're looking at the last portion for measures of position. We already covered the different data measures. You already did that for home plate. But today we need one more piece for the measures of position. And we covered standard scores, also known as what? Z-scores, percentiles, quartiles. And today, deciles. Yay! Oh yeah, we got this. So here are the formulas for the Z-scores, both of them. Our formulas for percentiles. When we got to quartiles, here you go. We covered IQR and the outliers. But today for deciles, write this down. Deciles, here's your formula. D of K equals K divided by 10 times N plus 1. D of K equals K divided by 10 times N plus 1. And let me make a quick note. First of all, tell your neighbor what N stands for. What does N stand for? Yeah, the number of numbers. Number of numbers, or total number of numbers. Total number of numbers. Okay, we got that. So what does K stand for? So for K, just write position, or in other words, rank. We already talked about that. Position or rank. Position or rank. Okay? So deciles, guys, to me, it's probably the easiest one of the measures of all these because it's fairly simple and straightforward. And yeah, so today's session, once again, it's going to go fairly quick, and hopefully you have enough time to finish your home plate here in class. So here we go. Y'all ready? All right. Example Q. It says, identify the sixth decile of the given data set. Tell your neighbor what to do with that data, please. Tell your neighbor what to do, please. Fernando. Yeah, ascending order. All right, so let's get started. So if you don't want to copy the whole thing, just start writing it in ascending order. So the first number we start with is 1. Then we go to 2. How many of them? 2 of them. 2. 2. Then we got 3. Then 4. another 4 over here. Then we got 5. Then we got 6, 7. I see 2 of them. 3 of them. 4 of them. All right. Then we got 8. 8. How many of them? 2. 8. Then we got 9. Another 9. 10. 11. 12. And 15. Did we get them all? Yeah? Yes, Mr. Q. All right, good. All right. So, once we have that, the first thing that you should do is basically identify n. Tell your neighbor what n is. What is n? All right, Diego, n. Two, 23. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I mean, I like 23, Michael Jordan. But for right now, let's leave that right there. All right, next. Check this out. To look at it like visually, what does decile stand for? DEC stands for 10. So what does that mean, Mr. Q? That means we need to divide the data into what? 10 sections. So every two become what? Decile 1, decile 2, decile 3, decile 4, decile 5, decile 6, decile 7, decile 8, decile 9, and decile 10. And it's obvious because there's 20 of them, so if we divide the whole data into 10 sections, that means every two numbers shall be a decile. So far so good, yes? Now, tell your neighbor how much percent is each decile. How much percent? All right, good communication. Dylan, how much percent? Yeah, 10%, 10%, and so on and so forth. So like that, if I was to ask you, look up, guys, what the number 9, how much percentile is number 9, you would say what? Tell your neighbor. All right, how much percentile is number 9, Joseph? 90? Let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80 percentile. Yeah, so remember how we write it like yesterday's home play? 9 is 80th percentile of the data, yes? All right, so it says identify the 6th decile. So the 6th decile is here, all right? But specifically right here. So how do we identify that number between 7 and 8? What do we do? What do you guys think we do to identify the 6th decile? We're right here. Yeah, add 7 and 8 and divide by 2. So 7 plus 8 divided by 2, that's 15 divided by 2, and that is 7.5. This is D6. All right, that's one way of doing it. However, let's use our formula. Read me the formula, please, Caleb. D of K equals, what is it? K over 10 times n plus 1. Okay. So let's use our formula in case they wanted us to use the formula to find that number. Here we found it by counting steps and seeing where it falls. However, using the formula, tell your neighbor what goes here and what goes here. Talk it over to your neighbor. What goes for K? What do I write for K and what do I write for N? All right, so what do I write for K, everyone? What are they asking me to find? 6, so you write the 6 there and there. And then N, what do we substitute in for N, everyone? 20, right? So it would be 20 plus 1. I'm just going to write it to just go a little bit faster. There it is. So calculators calculate. What is 6 divided by 10? That's 0.6 times 21. What is 0.6 times 21? 12.6? That's the rank of the 6th decile. Rank of 6th decile. So check this out. Look up to the screen. That means that whatever number is on the 6th decile has to be at around 12 and a half steps. So here it goes. I'm going to use red to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and a half is about right here. How do we find that? We'll take these two, divide by 2, and that's approximately 7.5. Let's go. Let's go. Right, Chelsea? Okay, we got it. From 1 to 5, I'll come to borrow you with this. Now, tonight, I'm not going to ask you to show me like this. I'm going to ask you to show me using the formula. So let me send you the screen so you can send me your notes. Give me a second. All right. So for the sake of practice, look at this next example, example super Q. It says identify the 4th decile given the data set, but in this case, I just want you to use the formula. But still, you are given the set of data. Therefore, what is the first thing we do with that? Set it in order. So let's do that again. Can you read me that order, please, since it's the same data, for the sake of time? Go, Charlotte. Hold on. All right, so now that we have it in order, we use our formula. D of K, K over 10 times N plus 1. All right, do that the computation, and then find me the 4th decile. I'll give you some time. Go. All right, did you get something like this? Yes? All right, so what does that mean? That this is the position of D4 or the rank. So that means how many steps? about 8.5 steps, yes? So let's do that. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5 is about right here. So what do? 6 plus 7 divided by 2, and that gives us 13 divided by 2, which is approximately 6.5. Therefore, D4 is approximately 6.5, 10 cubed. From 1 to 5, I'll come to argue with that. All right, we got it, right? So the process, set the data in order, use your formula, and that's how you find the rest. Okay? And this pretty much concludes our measures of position on deciles. Let me send you the screen so you can send me your work. Give me a second. All right, so with that said, here's the home plane. I'm going to give you a head start so you guys can get that hopefully completed before you leave. But check this out. It reads page 161, 29, and 30. For number 29, it says, check each data set for outliers. Do you know how to do that? Yeah, you have your formulas, yes? So what do we do with all the data that they give us? Set them in ascending order. That's the first step that you need to do with all those. Once you find or check for outliers, then for B, you're going to check for D3 using the formula, and for 30C, you're going to check for D7 using the formula. All right? All right, let's get to work. Enjoy. Bye.